Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at both of the Community Day Sandslashes, except for we're going to be using a Shadow Kanto Sandslash with pretty good IVs. Now, I plan on powering this up for the Ultra League, so yeah, it doesn't have ideal IVs. I do have one regular Kanto that we can use, but I'm going to probably hold off for now. The regular one, non-Shadow, is going to be performing better, and I'm going to have to say the Alolan Sandslash performed a lot better. It was a given. Shadow Claw. It's funny. Everybody was pretty much saying that was not going to be good, and this and that, and it turns out it's actually pretty okay. A lot of situations with that Shadow Claw, it's just amazing, as you're going to be seeing here. So we're only going to have a couple of battles with the Kanto version Shadow. I'm going to have to say, folks, it was a bad day, as you can tell from the shorter video. I mean, I tried to make it work. I'm not going to give up on it. It definitely is going to be a pretty good Pokemon. The Kanto Sandslash, it's just the matchups it was giving me today were just horrible. But with that said, if you do have a Alolan with Shadow Claw Community Day, that thing is amazing. So I am going to be going with Shadow Claw, Ice Punch, and Bulldoze, same as the Ultra League here. So we're going to be, switching up the teams, see what we can do here and there, and just having a little fun, right? It's Season 11. Who cares what happens? And as simple as that. All right, so bringing in the Sandslash up against the Nidoqueen. This is a good situation here, unless they hit us with Earth Power. Okay, so we're not going to get any slack, any leeway. I should have went for the Night Slash there. I just kind of panicked and swapped. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see that. Probably would have just gotten a shield anyways. Most people know, what it's going to have is a charge move, right? In comes the Nidoqueen, and poor Sandslash is not going to really get a showcase here. This is going to be the last battle we use with it. At least the Kanto version. Mawile is going to take over the situation right now, shielding up this Poison Fang and Fire Fanging down with the Meta Wrecker. Let's get it. Alright, now let's get into some of these fun battles with the Alolan version here. We're going to be leading with it for now. I think we lead with it for the most part. Alright, so we're met with a Galvantula. This is fine. We're going to be resisting Bug. Electric is doing a decent amount, while the Ice Punch is going to be also doing quite a bit of damage. Now, I'm going to have to say, as we see the weak connection on the screen, today was another contributor to the shorter video was the absolute horrific lag that I was experiencing. It was just horrible. So let me know if it happened to you today. We already know it's always busted and broken, but today was just over the top. All right. Anyways, we got a mirror match here with our Zoom rolls. I'm going to be going with my shiny and going for that play rough, of course. And that's going to be ideal to have when you have it up against another Zoom roll here. If you get stuck up against a steel type, you're going to be in a jam. Also, Bastiodon's going to be doing quite a bit to you. Well, it's not so much as doing so much to you. It's the fact that you're not doing much to it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let it go down here. We do swap. It has a couple HP. Bringing in the Alolan Sandslash. Trying to farm up for what we're going to be seeing next here. So we don't have much health left. Going right for the Ice Punch. It was going to be a Drapion. Unfortunately, we could have went for Bulldoze. They let it go. Wow. But since Poison is doing so little to the Steel type here, and we still have two shields, I figured, let's go ahead and just shield that up. They're going to be swapping immediately, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Ice Punch just to do that damage here. Let's go. All right, down goes the Sandslash, putting in that work. Absolutely. Got a Pidgeot that we're going to be bringing up against this Electric Spider here. Okay, going to go ahead and let that go. It was a lunge. Good call on my end. Doing less damage with our quick move here, but that's perfectly fine. We will be shielding this one up. Another lunge. Okay, that's perfectly okay. I mean, we have no other options here but to shield it all up. There, shieldless, getting to the Brave Bird and taking the win with the Pidgey. Almost. Oh, man. I played this. I played this backwards. I was going to say something else. I should have swapped into a Zoomerol and then bring in the Pidgeot, but whatever. We still win. Okay, so we're going to be leading with Toxicroak. Okay, I take it back. Now this, all right. It's like a build-up. Like I do it in my videos. Sometimes we have really good battles in the beginning, and sometimes they're going to be towards the end once we start getting comfortable with the team here. I swapped out so many different times for this team, and it was just a headache. But eventually, I found this team that just was the sweet spot for the algorithm here. We got Toxicroak in the lead, Alolan Marowak in the back, and then the Sandslash in the middle. So they're going to be bringing in their Mandibuzz. This is still an okay matchup for Toxicroak at the end of the day. We're going to be getting hit by Aerial Ace. Air Slash. Sorry, not Aerial Ace. It's still going to do a lot of damage. Aerial Ace. Okay, no, Air Slash. Oh boy, I'm hungry, folks. It's one of those days where I feel so lazy. Usually I'm just so like ready to make a video, and I still got on it, but you know, we got up 2 videos today and now we're editing this one. But it's kind of like that feeling where I don't know if I haven't really had this too much as an adult. Maybe when I was like in my 20s, maybe a few times when I was in my 30s, but it's like, well, check out this matchup. This is just amazing. So another Shadow Claw moment here, as you can see. Going up against Mandibuzz is going to be giving us a disadvantage as to having Powdered Snow. But anyways, that feeling that you get where you just feel all goofy and silly and just lazy and you don't feel like doing anything, I don't like that feeling. It's not a bad one. But anyways, swapping into our Sandslash here, as they do have the Frostlass. Now here you go. Perfect example. So it's a short and sweet video, but it's getting to the point and showing you what you need. Okay? I know those longer videos are amazing, but there's a time and a place for all of that. Can't be bringing you 30, 25-minute videos every single day, right, guys? Most people are putting out 10, 8-minute, 9-minute videos anyways, right? 15 maybe at tops. So Shadow Claw, I mean, look at what we're doing here. We're going to go ahead and go for Ice Punch because well, yeah, exactly. Getting a shield. They said, no, that thing is going to be a threat to my team. I said, no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. We're going to go ahead and let that go. We've gotten Bolt Shields. We're just going to go in here and counter down with Toxicroak. And I feel like pretty confident here. Swapping into the Marowak to try to catch an Avalanche. Let's see if we caught it, folks. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Marowak does have Fire Blast. Just a little heads up. So we're going to shield this one up, obviously. They're going to be going for Shadow Ball. Retreating into what? They got a Trevenant in the back. This could not be any more perfect. Although we were leading Toxicroak, so it's not like we had RPS. We had to work around it, and this team is just well put together. And we're going to be able to take the win with that Alolan Marowak. Shadow Bone did an extreme amount of damage to the Trevenant. Next battle, Toxicroak can lead, met with an Gyarados. Alright, going to go ahead and swap into our Sandslash here, because we're going to be resisting all of their moves, Poison and Bug. I would assume, yeah, exactly. So they're going to lower our attack, that's fine. We're still going to be doing a decent amount with our Ice Punch here. Shadow Claw as well. They're going to retreat into an Umbreon. Now this is getting a little bit weird, but it's still okay. We will be able to spam them. Let's see if they want to farm a lot. And then we got to worry about if it has Psychic. We're going to obviously go ahead and bring in our Toxicroak after this. And beautiful, that's good. Okay, I don't care if I didn't get out the Ice Punch. Now, the reason why I shield that up is because I want to preserve it. And I know we're not synced as far as our swap clock. They're actually still locked in here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Toxicroak to handle this here. See if we can farm down. Come on. Oh, we're going to let it go. We don't want to use that last shield. Please don't be a Psychic. And it's a last resort. Fantastic. All right, farming them down. 1 shield to 2. Bringing in that Gyarados. We're going to go right for that Mud Bomb, which is going to... It's not super effective. No stab as well, but still doing a decent amount. Getting a shield out of them, the first one. Okay, we resist all the moves, but we can still take a decent amount here. Cross Poison, okay, no problem. And we swap, just holding on to the Toxicroak just because who knows what happens. Who knows? And we're going to be getting their last shield. Beautiful. Now, I don't even know if they're going to be able to KO us here. Let's see how much this does. Cross Poison, not enough. And they swap, and we immediately go for the Ice Punch. I think it was a blind throw. Yeah, it was an Azumarill. That sucks, and they're farming us down. So how the heck are we going to play out of this one? Bring it in Alolan Marowak. Watch what happens. I'm going to have to call it here. All right, we have to call it. Is it going to have Hydro Pump? Of course it does. Out of all the Azumarills that I go up against, every single one has freaking Play Rough and Ice Beam. Never Hydro Pump. And of course, the time I have the Marowak out here has freaking Hydro Pump, of course. Next battle, we're met with a Wall Rain. Good lead for us. Fantastic lead for us. As a matter of fact, kind of everything on the team would like to see that. I mean, Earthquake is going to demolish both Alolan Marowak, Toxicroak, and Sandslash. Actually, now that I think of it, we're all weak to ground, right? Yeah, the whole team's weak to ground. Okay. But that's not a problem because we can still work around it. It's not like they're going to get walled by the ground types. We still got the ice. You know, we still got the fighting, which usually, you know, steel and foot and ground. Anyways, we got a Man Tank out here, and this is getting pretty interesting. Shadow Claw is going to be helping me out here. It is going to be part water. Powdered Snow would still be doing a decent amount because it is part flying, but Shadow Claw, let's see what happens. They go for Bubble Beam. I'm going to assume they've Ice Beam, you know, Aerial Ace, right? Is the other charge move we can have, so let's see what this thing has. I'm going to let it all go. There's no need. I think I do maybe eventually shield here lower because we got the Marowak in the back. I don't really want to have this loss and go up against that water type. Okay, they're shielding it up. And we farm them all the way down. Beautiful. Okay. Immediately swap in. There's a Trevenant in the back, and we're looking just absolutely fantastic. Gonna immediately go for that Shadow Bone. I'm not even playing around. As a matter of fact, I do believe I flex on them, actually, here. Because we got so much energy on our Sandslash, we could just go Ice Punch. And yeah, I flex. I do, because it was a bad day, and I was like, you know what? Let's take a win with this team without using a shield. And let's go. Looking good. Yeah, it was RPS, but we still had to make that happen. Next battle, we're met with a Venusaur. This is okay. Frenzy Plant's still going to be doing an extreme amount of damage. Kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, good, because it's my favorite Pokemon. Let it be OP. Look at that ridiculous amount of damage. They're going to be swapping to Catcher as we do throw a Sludge Bomb. What do they bring in? Sableye. Very nice catch. Resisted because of the Ghost type. Going to go ahead and bring in our Sandslash. Shadow Claw is going to be doing okay. It is dark, also Ghost, so it's not like completely resisted. They let the Shadow Punch go. They can't go for the return because they were Steel type, so they go Foul Play. We take them out. Beautiful. Haven't used a shield. In comes the Wall Rain. We're going to go ahead and go for the Bulldoze. Now watch. Look at this. I mean, this is just perfect. I mean, it's short and sweet video, and you get to see exactly what it can do up against a lot of the meta in specific Pokemon and situations here. So just watch this sucker. The massive resistance with the Steel and the Ice. They're trying to farm us down to Funky Town, I'm telling you what. All right, so they're getting it off right as we get ours off. We want a CMP there. So, okay, we'll let it go, obviously. And I think we're going to go ahead and bring in our Marowak here because I was going to assume they're going for an Icicle Spear immediately here. But they go for Earthquake because they kind of did, pause for a minute there. So, yeah, taking the win there. So, they're good. Like I said, the Kanto Sandslash with Night Slash is pretty good. I just had horrible matchups, horrible RPS, but like I said, I'm going to give it another shot. Definitely think there's a lot of potential there, especially with that fast charge. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, traders.